When I bought my lake cabin, I imagined peace, quiet, and sunsets over the water. What I didn't picture was an HOA president with way too much free time and an ego the size of the lake itself. But then again, no one ever imagines a Karen until she shows up on your property. From the start, she acted like my cabin was part of her domain. She introduced herself as the HOA president, not even bothering with her actual name. The first thing she said was, "Just so you know, we have rules about dock sizes, fire pits, and how often you can have guests." I had already read the bylaws before buying, and I knew she was bluffing. My deed gave me full lakefront rights. But I smiled, nodded, and let her prattle on. I should have known she was only getting warmed up. A few weeks later, on a blistering Saturday, I was sitting on my deck with a beer when I heard footsteps pounding down the path. It was Karen, wearing a swimsuit that looked 2 sizes too small, clutching a towel, and scowling like I'd personally offended her. Without so much as a greeting, she said, "I'm here to use the lake." I raised an eyebrow. "This dock is private. You're welcome to go to the community beach down the way." She planted herself at the dock entrance. "Don't be ridiculous. The lake belongs to all of us. You can't gatekeep water. Besides," and then she smirked, "I'm not even wearing anything under this." She tugged at her straps like she was about to prove it. I nearly choked on my beer. "Absolutely not. You are not swimming naked off my dock. Go use the public beach like everyone else." Her face twisted like I just told her Santa wasn't real. "You can't deny me. I'm the HOA president. That gives me authority over this property." That was when I laughed. "Karen, the only thing you have authority over is making up fake rules no one cares about. You step 1 foot on this dock, and you're trespassing." Apparently, that was enough to flip her switch. She yanked out her phone and dialed 911 on speaker. "Hello, police? Yes, I'm at address. The homeowner is threatening me and refusing me access to the community lake. He's being aggressive and harassing me." I stood there with my jaw hanging. "Aggressive? Harassing you? You literally just announced you were going to skinny dip at my dock." Within 15 minutes, 2 sheriff's deputies rolled up. Karen practically sprinted to them, shouting about how I was denying access and endangering her civil rights. The deputies walked over calmly. "Sir, what's going on here?" I pulled out my deed, which I'd smartly kept in a binder at the cabin. "This is my property, my dock, and my private water rights. She has no legal access here. She demanded to skinny dip. I told her no. She called you." The deputies looked at the paperwork, then back at Karen. "Ma'am, this dock and the water rights around it are indeed private. He can refuse access." Karens Jav hitzegrauend. "That can't be right. I'm the HOA president. This is community property." One deputy crossed his arms. "No, ma'am. The lake has public areas. This cabin's dock and the water in front of it are deeded privately. You cannot demand to use it. And you definitely can't call 911 because someone won't let you swim naked on their property." The second deputy added, "False emergency calls are a crime. If we have to come back for something like this, you're looking at charges." Karen sputtered, wrapped her towel around herself like a cape, and shouted, "This isn't over," before storming off up the path. The deputies gave me a sympathetic look. "We get calls from her all the time. You're not the first homeowner she's tried this with." By the next HOA meeting, the whole neighborhood knew the story. Rumors spread like wildfire. Karen trying to skinny dip at someone's private dock and then calling the cops when told no? It became the community's new favorite joke. People started calling her Skinny Dip Karen, behind her back. Since then, she avoids me entirely. She still struts around with her clipboard, but when she walks by my cabin, she won't even glance toward the lake. Meanwhile, I sit on my dock, feet in the water, enjoying the peace she can't take away from me. And every time I see the reflection of the sunset rippling across my lake, I chuckle to myself, remembering the day the HOA president learned, loudly, publicly, and with the cops present, that my dock isn't a community swimming hole.